I am Michelle Hayes. I have been doing EDI for, I guess it's probably about 30 years now, and have used, I would say, almost every package out there at some point. I have been the COO at EDI Partners for the past 2.5 years. And we're a third-party managed service provider for EDI. So companies send us their data, and then we transform it into X12 or Edifact or whatever format it might be, and then also the opposite way of getting it back into their system to help them so that they can have somebody else dictate or take care of their whole entire EDI system. We use the B2BI and pretty much the mapper and anything really to do with B2BI. We're starting to implement Sentinel and getting our dashboards created for Sentinel and pushing that out to our customers. So a little bit of everything when it comes to the EDI world. We take the product to its extremes of what it can do. I was brought in at EDI Partners, and part of my job coming in was they had an old system that was no longer in support whatsoever. One of the things that I was asked to do right off was try to find a solution for our communication side, but then also what did our future look like and what direction would we go for the future to make sure we had something that could withstand time and be more in new generation. And I had used Axway a previous time, not to the extent I am today, but I had seen it and used it enough that I was like, let's talk to them and see what their thoughts are and how this fits within our company. And so far, it's been a great solution for us. It's the only way we run our business. The ability to make it that we can bring up a new trading partner in a matter of days, opposed to a lot of our competitors, it's taking weeks, if not months, to do it. We can be at a point of ready to test within days, and I feel like that's the way that Axway is set up, and that we use some, tribal knowledge of how to do some things that made it that it's really has cut down our implementation time greatly. The one thing that has helped after we chose Axway and has been a blessing in disguise is the partnership that we are developing and we have developed with Axway. It doesn't feel like it's just that, here's our software, tough luck, we don't want to see you again. It's been nice to just feel like you ask for help and you get it, and it's just not always a nickel and dime thing. So many companies you work with, it's the minute you need help, it's okay, but you have to use our professional services, and that's $200 an hour. And it has just been a blessing of how many times I've had a call with someone with Axway that they've helped me, and they've always been there to help out, to explain why it's working the way it does, or explain how the documentation wasn't quite how I read it, and how to make it that we could make whatever we were trying to do work. So the support and the guidance from Axway has been amazing throughout this 1.5 years of working with you guys.